Hey guys, my name is Sarah, and I just recently completed a Bible study based on this great book, Jesus, a Pilgrimage, which was written by Father Martin. In it, you get to travel with Father Martin as he journeys through the Holy Land. And I'll be honest with you, right now, I was really up for going on a trip. This is my favorite book I've ever done a study on, and Father Martin's just very relatable, down to earth, and just has a great sense of humor. So I was very inspired by this book, and I highly recommend it, and I hope you'll enjoy it.
The study of Father Martin's book, Jesus, was one of the most fascinating I think I have ever been engaged in. Father Martin gave insight into many of the scriptures, a lot of the different interpretations directly from the Greek. Also, I enjoyed Father Martin's description of the Holy Land. It was very straightforward, very humorous. Another reason I enjoyed the book was Father Martin explained a different way of having intimate prayer with Jesus. I hope you enjoy it as much as I did.
Hey friends, Kathy McLaughlin here. I just finished a book study. James Martin wrote Jesus, a Pilgrimage. This was a great book to study. It is full of just information about Jesus from his birth to his death and all the places that he was. James Martin was actually in the Holy Lands, in places that we read often in the Bible. Nazareth, Bethany, Capernaum, and so many more. Each chapter has a scripture in it, lots to think about. I particularly felt led to do the book again, and that's a lot. That's a lot to be said. I'm not really much of a reader. I like to listen to the book, but this book I liked so much, I felt like I wanted to share it with other people, and I learned a lot about myself individually, but I also learned so much from my classmates in their journey with God and Jesus, and it definitely enlightened me to some things with God. I highly recommend the book, even if you can't take the class, but I'm so hoping that some of you will. I'd like to get to know you better through this book. We could do just spiritual reflection and just get to know Jesus better too. And how beautiful that would be, especially in the time of Lent. So I'll be offering the classes on Thursdays at 5:45, starting February 25th. Had to check my calendar. All right, y'all, take care. And this book, you could buy it on Amazon. I think it also comes, if you like to listen, you can get it on Audible, I believe. You can get it on Amazon. It has, hardcover and paperback. All right, hope to see you there.
Even though I was familiar with the Gospels, I found Jesus and Pilgrimage to be a refreshing way to study them. Time and time again, the book nudged me to ponder and think deeper about the Jesus I know. For instance, how did his human nature influence his life and ministry? How do the accounts of the Gospels differ and why? And how does his preaching, the miracles he performed, and his death and resurrection speak in my life today? I found it helpful to read this book in a group setting. The book isn't always straightforward with yes, no, right, wrong types of answers. So being able to hear other viewpoints often helped me to gain clarity in my own thinking and understanding. If you have a desire to go deeper in your love of Jesus and you're willing to commit some time to making that happen, give this book study a go. It will enrich your spiritual life.
Hi, if you're looking for a good book to read or a good Bible study to join, I strongly recommend one that I recently completed. We'd read this book, Jesus, a Pilgrimage, by the Reverend James Martin, a Jesuit priest. I'd like to read you one of the editorial comments on the back of the book that describes this. It says, travelogue, spirituality, and theological reflection combined with wit and human insight. And that is so true about this book. It's so much fun. He's on a trip going through the Holy Land, but then of course as he visits each site, he likes to give you his viewpoint of the events that occurred at that site. But his wit and his writing are really wonderful. But what made this reading so special was sharing it with a group and listening to other people who had different insights than I did or different interpretations from the same reading, and having the great discussions that we did with the members of the group and with our leader. It was really great, and I recommend that you join Jesus a Pilgrimage small group.